Salesforce development, lesson 21. Today we're going to just do some final refinements to our application. And so let's get started. All right, so now we are at the object manager and setup. And I'm going to be doing some refinements on flight seats. I'll go to our fields here. If you remember, a lot of these fields are formula fields that are being extracted from the plane seat, kind of like the seat position and everything. One thing I noticed was the seat row, this should have been a number, and it's actually a text. So what I need to do is I need to change that. So I'm going to go ahead and drill down and edit. And the nice thing is you can change the formula return type here very easily. So we need to make that a number, and it's going to be 0 decimal places because the row should be integers, whole numbers there, no decimals. And then we're not going to need this text because we're not converting it to a text. So we'll go ahead and check the syntax, make sure that is good. I think it's good. I don't see any complaints there, so let's go ahead and save it. Oh gee, looks like I can't change this field's data type because it's referenced by the flow. Great. All right. So that's a problem because now this is, so I guess what I'd have to do whenever you're kind of in this position here, one thing you could do is you can go back to the flow and kind of remove it. I'd hate to do that. So generally what I like to do is I like to create a new formula field for the seat row. Make sure I choose the correct one this time, and I'm going to call this seat row number. That's a better one to choose. Decimal places is 0. I want to make sure we do that. Click next. And then the advanced formula we have here is we're going to take our, that's not what we want. We want to insert the field. So the flight seat, what we want to do is we want to grab the plane seats row because that's a number. Insert it there, check the syntax. That looks good. I guess we could do some description and some help text too there. Plane seats row derived from the seat row. Again, we'll just go ahead and paste that there. That looks good. All right, then we'll do next. This doesn't matter too much here, so I'm just going to make sure system admin has it for now. Add it to the layout, and we should be good here. All right, so we have seat row number. Now, if you remember when we tried to change it, it said one of the flows was a problem. So let's go ahead and fix the flow issue. So we're going to go to flow. I believe this is where we were creating the reservation. All right, I think it's the reservations items one. All right, and then we wanted to find the flight. Yeah, I think it's the one where we're selecting the flight seat. This seems reasonable. let's go ahead and click some of these, configure row, configure columns. Yep, all right. Good, so the next thing we want to do is maybe edit the seat row. And it's probably gonna be seat row underscore number. And click done. There you go, seat row number there. And we're gonna do the same thing over here, configure the column, seat row, and do seat row number. Done. Done. All right. So that should do that. I think that should do that. So gotta save this as a new version, which is fine. We'll save that. And now we should be able to activate that. All right, now it's active. So let's go back here. And the other thing we wanted to do was in our layout, but it didn't seem to care about the layout. So I'm gonna go back to Object Manager here. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the flight seat. Fields and relationship. Now we have the seat row. Let me see if I can delete this. Yep, let me go ahead and delete the seat row. Okay, there's two flow versions that have this. Oh, I have to go back and actually delete the versions of the flow that are referencing it, because I think I had two other flow versions referencing it. So now I have to go back to reservation item. Oh, hold on, that's not right. Now let's go back here. It's reservation items, but go back to versions. Yeah, these are the two old versions that reference it, so I have to delete these, delete the old ones, and delete here. Now we only have one version that's active, and now I can go back to flight seats, and I should be able to delete that row right here. Delete. Yeah, still custom field is somewhere else. Where is this? Huh. I thought I had flight seat here. Oh, maybe my flight picker, I put the row. Oh, these are departing times, so that's not that. How about flight seats? Row number. Maybe by sorting. See, configure rows, API name, data, configure rows. Single select, advanced. Oh, I think maybe what I did is get departing and arriving flight seats. Ah, here we go. This is gonna be seat row number. There we go. Let's go ahead and save as new version. Yeah, my sort was each of the on here, so I think that sort has it. departing flight seats, and then the same thing here. Seat row number. There you go, save it. I think that's it, because these are the only ones that do the flight seats. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this. And now, yeah, this is the tricky part, is now I'm at the flow. Oh, hold on. I'm going to close that and go back to my flow. I'm going to go down to reservation, created items. And let's see, reservation items. Okay, so here we should be able to view details and version. This is the old one, so I got to delete this one. All right, I think we should be good now. So let's go back to the flight seat, see if we can delete that. The old row here, the old seat row. So let's go ahead and delete that. Hopefully this will do it. Voila. All right. So we finally got rid of that. And the reason I wanted to get rid of that is I do want to go back and I want to, on the reservation item, there we go. Go to the page layout. Sorry, that was reservation, not reservation item. Page layout. And if you remember the related list down here, I want to add oh yeah, I had the flight seat here, and that's one thing I didn't add there. Yeah, so I think we're good there. Okay, no, and now the other piece that I wanted to add was I wanted to add those fields. So let me go back to reservation item. The problem is I don't have all that, the flight seat information in the reservation item, and I want to have that. So here I want to go back to reservation item. I have the flight seat, but I don't have the relevant row, seat type, all that stuff. So that's why I want to go and click new here, create a new formula field, and we're going to say flight seat row number. It's going to be a number, 0, next. I'm going to insert the field, so we're going to say flight seat, and I'm going to pick flight seat row number. Check syntax. That looks good. I'm going to hit next. Again, we're going to do system there, next, and save. All right, so we have the flight seat row number. We're going to need some other things. So again, more formula fields. Do formula. Next. All right, I think the rest will be text. So we need to do like the position and all that. So we're going to do flight seat position. Insert the field. Again, we're going to say flight seat position. insert, next. I'll do that, next. And I'll do save and new because we have a bunch of these to do. More formula fields, text, and this is going to be, we did flight seat position, flight seat type. Field, flight seat, and we said seat type. Oh, we also going to need the seat letter. Check the syntax, that looks good. Next. Alright, I'm going to just check off system administrator. Next. Save new. Yeah, we need the seat letter too. So flight seat letter. Text. Next. Again, flight seat. Seat letter. Insert. Syntax, that looks good. Next. Alright, I'll reduce system administrator, that looks good. Next. Then save. Alright, pretty much have everything. Price. I think I just grabbed the price. I already have the price. I don't need to have a. I think that's good here. Alright. So that's good. So now I should be able to go to the reservation. And go to the page layout, because this is ultimately, I want to display some better things about the flight seat on the reservation item. So this is where I don't need the flight seat, but I need, and I probably want my total is really what I want there. So I want those things. So what we should do is I should have the row number, the letter, the position, maybe the type, possibly. Total I can drop down, that could be the last thing there. Yeah, I think that should do it. So, and then I should sort by flight seat route number, ascending. Oh, or should I do that? Or should I do flight seat route number? No, it should be by flight. I will just sort it by flight. So it shouldn't matter. Or should I do it by the date of the flight? Yeah, let's see. Do I have the flight? Ultimately, it should be the flight date, but for now, I'm just going to say default. It doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and save that. And then let's take a look at what this looks like here. So let's look at our reservation. Let's just pick one. Yeah, this looks a lot better. So now we have our row number, the seat, and the letter. If we click view all, now we can see everything there. And we can see it all at one glance, much easier in this way. We can go back to our reservation, take a look at things this way. All right. Yeah, I guess the only thing I would add is maybe just put the date. Thing is, you can drill down. I think I would add another formula field for the date and the time on the reservation item. And the only reason I'd add that is just so I don't have to go back to the flight to see that information. So I would do flight date and time. So I had 2 new fields in their formula. So the flight date, and again this is going to be a date. Next, again we're just going to insert flight. Yeah, we're going to just put the departing date for now. Right, next. Next. Save and new. And again, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for, it's going to be a formula field. Next. This is going to be a time. Flight time. So at least we know when it's departing. And probably should have done the departing and the arrival day, but we'll just do flight time for now. This is good enough. And we have flight and departing time. Yep, looks good. Next. Next. Save. And we should be good there. Alright, so now what this does, if I refresh on this, say I want to drill down and look at my reservation items. Now I can look at the, oh, well, I do have my flight information here. Oh, I see what happened. This gives me my flight. But if I view all here, I can drill down to the flight, but I can't drill down to the actual reservation item. So what I needed to do is I needed to put the name of the reservation item. So let's go back to our reservation page layout. And we'll do field page layout here. And the issue is down here in my reservation item. Don't really want flight here. I actually want the record ID. Maybe the name, reservation item name. Let's do that. That gives us, that'll give us the link to go back to the actual reservation itself, which is really what I want. So now if I go and refresh, if I go back here, now I can just click on the reservation item, and now I get to see the flight date and the time it takes off. That's really more what I was looking for. And again, you can, now that I've kind of shown you how to do these, add these formula fields to display data that's on parent records, you can expand on that on your own. Okay, I know that was a little lengthy, but I think we finally got there to a good spot. So let's go ahead and do our preview, because there are a lot of changes that were made. So we can see all the changes that were made here. There are changes to our fields. Let's see, permission set, flight manager permission set. So there's a lot of things. And then the one field that we deleted, you can see what's going to be deleted there. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And that's it. Okay. Well, thank you. And as you can see, if you like this video and want others to know about it, please like, subscribe, or share. And that would really be appreciated. And until next time, see you later.